Game of Thrones fans. It's me, Anna.
I'm Mark.
And today we are watching Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 9.
Episode 9.
I don't like Episode 9s.
Why not?
They're Episode 9s.
Oh. Well, what happened last week?
Well, ding. We had the first scene was Dany, Tyrion, and Jorah.
Yep.
Yeah. Dany, Tyrion, and Jorah. Jorah got banished again.
Again.
Again. And then, later. And then he went to, the fighting pit person.
To get back in to try again, eh? He's persistent.
He's very persistent. Gotta give him that. Dany, got to give him that.
Think she'll ever give in?
I don't know.
I don't know. Alright. Well, what else happened in the last episode?
There's Arya with her. She isn't a faceless woman yet, but she is becoming someone else,
There you go.
which is awesome.
And who's she after?
She's after a gambler who
A gambler.
paid back his debt.
Okay. What else? We had Cersei in the Black Cell for a few scenes.
That was with that nun person.
The nun lady.
The nun lady. I don't know if they have nuns, but she looked like a nun with that style
yep.
stuff.
Qyburn also visited her.
Yeah.
Let her know that Tommen's not eating. Tommen's having a rough go of it.
A very big difference between me and Tommen. Tommen starves when he's worried. Well, angry.
When he's stressed.
When he's stressed, I stress eat. I'm like, if I was in Tommen's position, I'd probably be snacking on chips 24/7. Be like, I stress eat. Just chips and ice cream. This is my automatic stress foods. Just get a tub of ice cream.
Well, what about, let me see, Winterfell? What's going on there?
Well, ding.
We need a well counter.
Yeah, I've probably done it it's the second time this episode. We're not even a minute in. Sansa found out from Theon that Bran and Rickon are alive. Yeah. She doesn't know where they are, but she knows that they're alive.
Glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
And why is that so important?
Because that means she's not alone.
Right.
Because Arya's presumed dead because literally,
hardly anybody's seen her.
Yeah.
But still alive anyway, because pretty
Yeah.
much everybody that sees Arya dies.
except for Brienne and Pod and Gendry. And Melisandre saw her, but she didn't know who it was.
Right.
And so there's Brienne, Pod, Gendry, and Hawkeye.
Yep, that's about it, isn't it?
Those poor people.
That know she's alive.
And we
Well,
haven't-
and Jaqen and
Jaqen
everybody
H'ghar,
up
yeah,
over there, so.
But in Westeros.
Right.
So and we haven't seen two of them for a while.
So she found that out from Theon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roose and Ramsay were talking.
Roose and Ramsay were talking.
What were they talking about?
They were talking about the whole. They were talking.
Stannis coming down.
Stannis coming down and doing the whole siege thing. Ramsay only needs 20 good men.
20 good men. He has something up his sleeves. Okay.
Yeah. See, it's kind of complicated when two characters that I like are fighting, and then there's two characters that I eerily hate, and they're fighting, because I don't know who to, vote for.
Don't know who to root for, eh?
If I have to, it'd be, Stannis' side, because Stannis, he's decent.
But meanwhile, that would be helping out Melisandre.
I know. and then there's the Ramsey side, which I'm like, no. I mean, if they do lose, I mean, they
Well, it's kinda-
technically saving Sansa.
Kind of like going back to Blackwater too, which Stannis was involved in. You didn't know who to root for in that one. Because you wanted Joffrey gone.
I wanted Joffrey gone, but I didn't like Stannis at that point in time.
And yeah, you didn't want anything to happen to Tyrion.
No.
So let me see, another one. Sam and Gilly, and then Ollie walks in.
Mhm.
We had that scene. Ollie's not happy with John.
No. But I mean, there's those two,
The-
the wildling girls. One of them might catch Ollie's
Ollie's
eye.
And then we get to Hardhome. That's how we're all wrapped up. I don't know what
Yep.
you want to say about that, but
Yeah, Dad was reading off the comments, and somebody said that like the fight scenes where there's very little dialogue because I just rant.
yep.
Because
And you sure did. You don't have to listen. You can watch. And
I know.
Just let your thoughts go.
I mean, I totally called it with the Valyrian steel
Yes,
thing.
you did.
I put my credit with history and lore and the book.
Yep. All right. So, any specifics on the? Did you like that overall scene? The Hardhome scene?
It was
Quite
very-
intense.
I mean, it's very intense, but I mean, a lot of wildlings died,
A lot of them did.
and there was. I mean, the only real goodish thing that came out was our knowledge that Valyrian steel works on the White Walkers.
Unfortunately, there's not much Valyrian steel around.
No, but according to the history and lore, there is plenty of dragon glass.
Yeah. Yep. Plenty of dragon glass. They just need it.
Yes. Which is kind of good since they're on like Stannis' side, that whole thing.
And Stannis
Stannis
has
is-
been hanging out in Dragonstone a lot.
Yep, and Dragonstone's like one of the only places to get dragon glass.
Right.
Obsidian.
Okay. So, well, that was pretty much that episode there.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? You want to get going with this one?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, we'll get notes and we are going to get this one going. Get the computer out.
Mhm. Yes. This is my dad like made his own recreation of this. Like
Yeah, I did a little something different with this
Editing.
episode.
he like changed up the order of things, I guess. I don't know. So
Well, hopefully it's nice and smooth.
yeah.
Transitions to where you don't even notice. So,
Yeah.
I think it'll be all right. So, what do you think will be happening in this episode? Being in episode 9,
Death.
death. No,
Death.
that don't happen.
Season 1, episode 9, Ned's death. Season 2, episode 9,
Blackwater.
Blackwater, which was practically a battle scene, so a lot of death, even though they're background characters that we didn't really notice. And I mean, Tyrion had that almost death.
Yeah, the
That-
fake out death.
The fake out death. Season 3, episode 9. Where do I
Red
start?
wedding, red wedding, red wedding.
Yep.
Don't go messing with a Walder Frey.
And then season 4, episode 9. Gran, Ygritte, Pip.
Watchers on the wall.
Yep. So I mean, death is associated with episode 9s.
All
There's
right.
no denying that. Ow, what is the Lord of Fire doing? The Lord of Light. Because I mean, the look on his face is like, what? Oh, poor pony. I wonder what happened there.
About 20 men, maybe less. They were in and out before anyone spotted them.
Huh.
Food stores to the ground, all our siege weapons destroyed.
the one giant. Because all the others are dead.
Thanks to an episode 9.
Yep. Wait, that. Yeah, no, the older one. Do they blow one horn or two horns?
2 horns for wildlings.
But
The 1 horn is for John and Ed.
that's it.
Open the gates.
Open the gates. Was Jordan worried?
If you were John, would you be worried?
It was a failure.
Probably.
It wasn't. I went to save them. I failed.
Well, you saved a decent,
Didn't fail him.
a decent portion of them.
Or him. Or her.
John
I don't
hadn't
think
gone
my
there.
facts lost my
Everyone would
mind.
have been dead. The glares. Oh, and then the giants. That definitely got people's attention. Poor Ollie.
Tell the Lord Commander his king commands him to send food, supplies, fresh horses. In return, when I take the throne, I'll make sure the Night's Watch has all the men it requires. He can guard all 19 castles on the wall if he so wishes.
Your Grace, you named me your hand.
Yes,
The king's hand should never abandon the king, especially in time of war.
you're not abandoning me, you're obeying a command.
The boy with the scroll could deliver this message.
And if Jon Snow refuses the boy with the scroll, what does the boy say? I didn't name your hand for your expertise in military matters. Ride for Castle Black, don't come back empty-handed.
Your Grace, perhaps Queen Selyse and Princess Shireen could accompany me.
My family stays with me.
Well, at least let me take Shireen. The siege is no
What?
place for a little girl.
My family stays with me.
Yeah, but... Well, there are the White Walkers from the lights at the wall. But the siege...
The Dance of Dragons. A true tale. By Grand Maester Monkey.
Well, that sounds like a proper story.
So Byron Swan wanted to kill the dragon Vega. He polished his shield for a week so that it was like a mirror, and he crouched behind it and crept forward, hoping the dragon would only see its own reflection,
But the dragon saw a dumb man holding a mirrored shield.
and burnt him to a crisp.
Thus ending the dragon-slaying career of Sir Byron Swan. I made you something, Princess.
Squirting skulls.
It's beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Very well.
I couldn't even draw that
Of course it will.
in a rough drawing.
But why am I getting a present?
Blob.
Because you deserve it. My son was always on me, trying to teach me to read. Because I was stubborn about it. Made it this far without reading. Seemed to me I could make it to the grave. Wish I listened to him. This is my own poor way of saying thank you. For teaching me to be a grown-up. I'll be gone for a few days, Princess. I want to hear all about the Dance of Dragons when I'm back.
You will read it yourself.
Princess Marcella,
Uncle,
what a lovely dress.
you don't
Uncle
know.
Dad.
Uncle Dad.
Not at all. The Dawnish climate agrees with me.
Prince Tristane.
The fatherly grudge against
How's your jaw?
the daughter's boyfriend.
That necklace was stolen from my room.
Yes, everyone stares accusingly at
Last meal before the
Ilaria.
Alaria.
Let us drink to Tommen, the first of his name, King of the Andals and the first men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. My brother was named to the small council before his death. understood the importance of keeping Doran in the fold. With Oberyn gone, Tristan will take his place on the small council.
You're at my word.
I have learned the value of mercy from my father. I'll set your man free
You're a good man.
on one condition.
You're too slow. You've always been too slow.
Sibling rivalry.
Perhaps some soup instead.
It's fair. 9 for 9. Don't look so worried. Give you away.
Moistest girl, I'm
Just
talking to you.
go. What is she looking at?
No!
Oh.
Hello?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Lord Tyrell.
On behalf of the Iron Bank, may I be the first
Dude.
to welcome you to the free city of
Maybe
Bath.
if you stop
Hope your journey
staring,
was trouble-free.
they will
Been
find
in trouble
you.
last few days. Nothing too awful.
Thought that old shit would never stop singing. Wasn't bad, though. That Tyrells can all rot in hell. Treasonous cunts. They were going to make that boy fucker Renly king. This is the place, lads. The sleekest little mix of brothels.
You buy?
I won't buy 'em. But I never was good at sharing.
This is probably Arya's first time in a, brothel.
Sell your fish.
Too old.
Briar,
Too old.
I have just the one. An aura. Our most expensive girl. But well worth it. I assure you.
Too old.
The lad's hungry. Nothing better for your cock stand than fresh oysters. Oh, that one. Any vinegar?
Who let this girl in? Shoot, shoot!
Good. I'll tell you when we're done. You'll have a fresh one for me tomorrow.
Of course. I'll have you whipped, girl. Go on. Out, go.
And
The thin man wasn't hungry today.
Perhaps that is why I menaced them.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, trying to learn how to write left-handed must be a little difficult.
You write like a 7-year-old.
Used to be
Raise the
right-handed.
kindly greeting capitals for me.
He didn't try to make you pay. I know your daughter had no part in the terrible thing that happened to the man I love.
Revenge is revenge.
Perhaps even you are innocent of that.
How to use the fighting pets? Wow, it looks like what was that Roman?
Coliseum?
Yeah, but fixed up. What did he say?
Welcome to the games. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know.
Something
I don't know Valyrian, so.
See, Valyrian would be such a useful thing to learn. Just like the second guessing of herself.
I knew I could rest easy.
You can tell he's jealous. And then he gets proven wrong.
Don't prove my father would have liked you.
Everyone has a grudge against him.
You're an eloquent man. Doesn't mean you're wrong.
She recognizes the voice.
Jackie Arthurs dies.
And he's back.
Uh-oh. He's very persistent. Just like... It's third time. Second banishment.
Your Grace, shut your mouth.